T-Man 978 Shill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Welcome to my first SH Figuarts Dragon Ball review. I don't know how many more of these are going to happen, but it's happening right now. Kevin Womack went to the Otakon convention this weekend and he was able to acquire some of these for myself, Partsformer, and Joe. And now I can bring that to you. He also acquired this for Joe and Partsformer, so they're allowing me to review it. It's the power pole. It even comes with some hands so you can wield it. And it's just held together by a piece of tape. So I guess it must be like a convention exclusive, but I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find it online for hopefully a cheap price and not some crazy price like 20-30 bucks. But anyway, this is pretty much just like the Pacific Rim Gypsy Avenger figure, where they brought that out at a cheap price so people would jump on. So knowing that once you buy one, you're going to want all of them. But let me open this mess with it and then review it. Okay, I'm filming this part first because I need to hurry up and meet these guys so I can pass it on. But basically inside that plastic baggie you get this, and it's attached up here. And I guess I have no choice but to take that up. Oh, it's a piece of tape. And you can see the hands inside. Let me attach that. It is super nothing special. It's just a plastic rod that's even not polishedly cut at the bottom. So yeah, it's this tall next to Goku. Of course, just put it in his pliable hands and do as you may want or wish with this thing. Here's a pose of him thrusting it forward. His hair looks really weird from that angle. This is some crazy hair to have to render in 3D. Okay, I gotta stop myself. I've been moving this Goku around, and after realizing that he's not as fun without any type of special effects, and I'm looking at them grabby hands, I'm like, what can I do with those grabby hands? And this is how I end up in this predicament. But Goku is good. As you can imagine, he's an SH Figuarts. He has a lot of articulation, a lot of cool details, a few different hands and faces and whatnot. And he's good. I just have a few minor complaints here or there. Let me show you his accessories, and then I'm going to talk about my negatives and then just mess around with them. He comes with the traditional 3 other optional faces. They usually always have like some type of angry face or some type of other type of face, and they always seem to have a face that's looking off to the left. I don't know if you can tell, but they actually put some shading in the ears, and that's another thing they do. They put a lot of shading on the faces and whatnot, but the rest of the bodies are typically just flat. He has these 2 gestury hands, 2 grabby Kamehameha hands, instant transmission hand, or sensing something hand, or shooting like a bullet type effect hand. Everybody comes with standard fist, and you already saw this waving hand right there and his other fist. So one complaint or nitpick, I mean, they did this in such a way where it wouldn't be such a problem, but the way his sleeves work, like there is a ball joint in the back. Normally with something like Marvel Legends, there will be another ball joint in the front to keep this in place. But what they did is they left it with the single ball joint so that when you move his arm out to wherever you want it to be, you can just adjust that in the front. And it works. But I hate adjusting stuff while articulating. I just like to articulate the thing, and then it's just in the position that it needs to be. But I guess that's the best thing they could come up with as far as getting him to have the best articulation he could possibly have. Other complaint, I don't like ball joint ankles. Now, he does have a really good ankle pivot, so that's good, but I rather have a traditional ankle pivot because this stops him from being able to be really stable because it's a little ball joint. My other complaint is just me being greedy. Like, you see, this is how you take off the hands. I'm pretty sure everybody that collects action figures should know stuff like that by now. Pull off the hands, put this on. But Goku is known for shooting like energy blast and whatnot. it would be nice if they would have actually packed in some type of energy blast. But they didn't. But then again, I can't really complain because this is a budget figure. Like, they purposely made him cheaper just to get him out there so that people can get hooked on buying Dragon Ball Z figures. And here I am, like a fool. But if you're lucky enough to have some other type of action figure that has some type of energy blast effect, you can do things like this. Pretend that's a Kamehameha or Spirit Ball or whatnot. But you get the picture. Articulation. I was going to complain about his ability to look up, but then I realized his head has better range than I realized. Like, it can lean back. Unfortunately, this part of his throat juts out. But you can rock that back. Like, try to rock it back as far as you can without popping it off the ball joint. Or if it does pop off the ball joint, you could just work with that for your photos or whatever. The actual neck rotation or movement is kind of stiff and limited. I mean, but you can get the head to tilt a bit. I showed off the arms a little bit. They can go up, they can come down like your typical Figuarts and come forward. You just have to adjust this sleeve right there. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Unfortunately, and I heard that this is common, you can see the pin joint right there. When your toy isn't a robot, who wants to see like a metal joint right there? So that's unfortunate, but that's the amount of range he gets right there. I'm gonna try to bend it. Yeah, so it can go up that much. And these joints right there, the universals, they work really well, especially depending on what hand you have it on, because I like that it can go all the way out, and that is very useful for posing. The diaphragm tilts like that. It can come forward that much, but you can lift it up to give them a slightly better range of motion, and it can go back a lot. This rotates, but only a little bit, and it bends in about as much as the Dragon Stars figures. That's why I don't like them so much. This articulates by swiveling around. Legs go out that much, and they have some filler right there. The joints are actually interesting because it's like it swivels out right here on this joint, plus it has like that added in there. That's crazy. And these filler pieces, and he can kick up high, and when he kicks up, that's still there. Double jointed knees, you have to determine whether that's okay for you, but what you're gonna do with these type of pants. No swivel or anything, just a little bit of play but no real swivel. And the ankle joint I kind of showed off is a double ball post. Only goes back that much, forward that much, pivots that much, pivot out not too much, and the toe articulates. Switched out the faces and hands, but basically your fun with this toy is going to come with your knowledge of the character. Do you like this character? And your ability to actually pose a figure. Like, some people can have a figure like this, but then they still don't know how to pose it. Other fun with this figure may be dependent on what type of accessories you have laying around. If you don't have like a Tamashii stage act or something like that, he may not be so fun because you can't do anything like this. And like I said, I had to steal this from Ryu, so yeah. What you do get with him is cool, and at the end of the day, it is an awesome purchase. So I can recommend them, especially if you love Dragon Ball. But anyway, if you love this video, make sure you let me know. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Thank you so much for watching. If I didn't already, thank you Kevin Womack for getting this at Otakon. That was awesome of you.
Click the videos, click the videos, baby, click the videos. You should really click these videos, click the videos, click those videos, baby, click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click on